Now, being a Hollywood superstar has its perks, of course, but it can also make having a normal family life a bit tricky. Not for Robert Downey Jr. I caught up with him when he was in town to promote his latest movie, Iron Man 3. He explained that despite all the travelling around the world, it hasn't stopped him spending quality time with the family.
People are concerned about you, Downey. I'm concerned about you.
You're gonna come at me like that?
No, look, I'm not trying to be a dick.
Taylor.
Do you mind signing the drawing?
If Richard doesn't mind, you all right with this?
Yeah.
Dick?
Fine with me.
What's your name?
Erin.
I loved you in A Christmas Story, by the way.
And as you said, you've got a little one, tiny little one.
Exton.
Yeah, and it's great when they're that age, though, because you just take them everywhere with you.
Yes.
You can just sort of pick them up and carry them around.
He travels well, and he's got so much Celtic blood flowing through his little gene pool that I think he's rather happy here.
Oh, okay, good. So he enjoys it. But do you know, when you come to London, especially when you're with the family, you come to the UK, do you get a chance to see anything, or is it just hotel rooms and that's it, really?
Well, we've been making a point of trying to do more this time, you know, and because Susan and I are here for the Sherlock movies, and we might be back here for another Marvel movie. I mean, I feel like I'm an honorary Brit, having played Sherlock. More importantly than playing Sherlock, I believe I helped launch all these really good TV shows.
Well, indeed, there are many, aren't there? Both on both sides of the Atlantic, and they're very good.
They're both good.
Yeah, they are. So you feel very comfortable here.
Yeah, even though I didn't get a cut of those TV shows,
you should have, really.
Just enough to know.
I know, but you should have when you think about it.
But Johnny Lee and Benedict, I mean, those guys, either one of them could have played in the movie, and it probably still would have been as successful.
It's that franchise is really good, and you're saying maybe there might be more.
Maybe.
Do you think there'll be any more Iron Man? Do you not know, or is it just up in the air?
Well, here's the thing, my contract ran out.
Right. You're in a really good position then.
And I don't need to be Mr. I've got all the leverage stuff, oh, the people have spoken. I just wonder sometimes, you know, who knows, if they can keep being as good as Iron Man 3 was, you know, or if Avengers 2 could be as good as the first one.
Sure. No, absolutely. Well, that makes perfect sense. Great cast you've got as well. Ben Kingsley with it. I don't want to give too much away because obviously there's that massive twist.
Yes.
But what a turn.
For the Mandarin, you know, I always appreciate a character that has a really kind of severe arc. And boy, did he pull it off. And he was having so much fun. And
Guy Pearce, a delicious villain.
So
really good. Are you still get any time at all for singing, for doing any of that, for writing, for doing music?
I would like to make some.
Yeah.
I've definitely been slaving over one hot franchise or another for a while. And but I think also having a kid, you know, puts things in perspective again, and I think about the future a little bit more.
What about you? Because you've got a production company as well.
Yeah.
Is that something that you're going to be doing more of?
Yeah, we're doing a movie with Robert Duvall playing my dad, and he's a judge and I'm a lawyer, and there's this great cast of people coming around us. So I'll be back talking to you about that probably for a year, you know, in a couple of years.
And that's the way to go, to have that control, you know, to be able to do that, to choose what you're going to do and to have a say in it.
Yeah, I also just don't want to be that guy who goes from one big blockbuster movie to the next, because I think ultimately the fans burn out on you. And then, like I love to, when people turn on you, they turn on you in the most disgusting way. I revel in that stuff because it's just so part of the human condition. Okay. It's why I love reading all those.
Really? It doesn't bother you? You don't get hurt?
No. Well, also, that tide hasn't turned against me recently, but when it does, what are you going to do?
That's actually really refreshing, because most people would sort of, you know, sob in a corner and think the world has ended, but actually you're just going to take it in your stride. But
that's the ultimate narcissistic act. I get to be a little bit narcissistic every day, but in the big, you know, like life on life's terms stuff, what are you going to do?
No, exactly. It's a joy to see you. I hope you get some time to, you know, see the rest of the UK.
Yeah.
Because you'll enjoy it, especially as your little one's got Celtic blood. You have to go to Scotland, Ireland, Wales, all of that.
Yes.
Definitely.
Never been to Scotland, can you believe it? It's an embarrassment.
It's an embarrassment. I'm shocked.
Let alone Ireland.
Well, exactly. Thank you so much. It's an absolute joy to talk to you. It really is. Oh, he was as cute as anything, and very lovely man. Iron Man 3 is out right now. It's a cracker. Really funny film. Script is cracking. Very good indeed.